Hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we are going to understand how to get WhatsApp notification for updated Asana task. So are you also using Asana for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So right here I'm doing the same. I'm managing a team project, and for that we use Asana to manage our task and check the progress of that task. And now I want that as soon as a new task is updated in my project, in my Asana account, automatically I should receive an automated WhatsApp message with the progress details. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Asana and WhatsApp. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do this because I want to receive a WhatsApp message automatically as soon as a new task is updated in my Asana, so that I don't miss the updates. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, then let me take you to my computer screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to get WhatsApp notification for updated Asana task. So over here, as you know, that I manage a project team that uses Asana to track tasks and their processes. So as the admin, I need to stay informed about the critical updates without constantly checking Asana. So to do this, we are going to create this automation. So what I want is that as soon as a new task is updated right over here in my Asana application, automatically the same task details should be sent on my WhatsApp as an automated WhatsApp message. So this automation ensures that I'm immediately aware of any changes, allowing me to take the timely actions and maintain project oversight effectively. So by automating these notifications, I reduce the risk of missing important updates and enhance my ability to manage the product efficiently. So to do this, I have opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as this, which is how to get WhatsApp notification for updated Asana task. And then we are going to click on create, and now it is opening the most important window for our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So this means that the trigger commands the workflow and the actions are response towards that command. So now let's select the trigger application, which is Asana, because I want that as soon as a new task is updated in my Asana account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to select it. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select it as updated task in a project, because I want that in a specific project, which is this PabbCon, if the task is updated, then only my workflow should be triggered. So now I'm going to click on connect, and as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Asana account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection and then connect with Asana right over here. And as soon as we are going to click on connect with Asana, you can see that we have successfully connected our Asana account with our Pabbly's workflow. So this was really easy because I've already logged in my account. So it is always advised to log in your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. And now it is asking me for the project name. So as you know, the name of my project is PabbCon. So I'm going to select the same right over here. And then we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, you can see that it is saying waiting for response. And in the notes, it is saying do a test submission/record. So in order to capture this webhook response or this response, we have to do a test submission. And to do this, I'm going to open my Asana account as a member. And now you can see that I have opened the Asana account as a member. Over here, you can see that this is my email address, member1@pabbly.com. createyouths.com. So I'm a member right over here, and as you can see that this is the task, create a social media creative for new product launch, and over here you can see that this is assigned to me, which is member 1. So now what I want is I'm going to update this task. So I'm going to open this task details, and over here you can see that there is no due date assigned. So I'm going to assign a due date right over here, which is this, and then we are going to assign this, and now you can see the due date Thursday. And now for the project, we are going to keep the project as this only, and now it is asking me for the field. So for the priority, I'm going to select it as high, and for the status, we are going to select it as on track. And now we are going to add the description also right over here as develop an engaging and visually appealing social media creative to announce and promote the launch of a new product. So yes, you can see that I've added all the details, and now we have successfully updated this task. So I'm going to close this, and now you can see that assigned to me, and over here you can see the due date is Thursday. Over here you can see the priority that I added and also the status. So yes, with this we have successfully did the test submission, and now what has been done is that as soon as we did this test submission, automatically Asana send the details of our submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. So I'm going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of the submission made. Over here you can see the task name. Over here you can see the task description that we added. We are also going to look for the priority and the due date. We are going to scroll right over here. You can see that this is the due date which we entered. So yes, this is the same. We are going to look for the priority. As you can see that this is the status, and also we want to see the priority which was high. So I'm going to look for it, and as you can see that high, yes, this is our priority. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and we have successfully did the test submission and received the details of the same. So now we are going to move on to our action step, and we are going to send a WhatsApp message for same. So now for my action application, I'm going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API, because I want that as soon as the new task is updated in my Asana account, automatically I should receive a WhatsApp message for same. So I'm going to search for it, and then we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as send template message, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to do so, you can see again it is asking me for the same, add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your WhatsApp Cloud API account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token, the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. So to get all of these three, we are going to read the help text, and it is saying enter the system's user generated token here. And over here you can see that there's a hyperlink learn more. So we are going to click on this hyperlink to learn how to get the token, the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. And as you can see that this is the complete WhatsApp Cloud API setup video over here, uploaded step by step. So you can follow this video to create your own API setup, but I've already created my own API setup, so I'm going to open the same. And as you can see that this is my API setup, and over here you can see the temporary access token, the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. So I'm going to copy all of these, and we are going to paste this same in our workflow. But before moving forward, you can see that it is saying this token will expire in 23 hours. So because this is a temporary access token, that's why it is going to expire in 23 hours. So if you wish to generate a permanent access token, we are again going back to our hyperlink, and over here you can see that you are going to get the video of how to generate a permanent token inside WhatsApp Cloud API account also. So this is also a step-by-step video which will help you learn how to generate a permanent access token. But I'm going to use this temporary token only, so I'm going to copy all of these three details, and then we are going to paste it right over here in my workflow. And after pasting all of these three details right over here in my workflow, I'm going to click on save. And as soon as we are going to click on save, you can see that we have successfully connected our WhatsApp Cloud API account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the template name. So to let you know what this template name means, I'm again going to open my API setup. So I'm going to open it, and over here you can see that it is saying to create your own message template, click here. So we are going to click on this hyperlink to create our own message template. And as soon as we are going to click on this hyperlink, it will redirect us to the WhatsApp manager. And inside the WhatsApp manager, you can see all the templates that I have created. So if you wish to create a new template, you can click on create template right over here and create a new. But I've already already created a one template over here. You can see task update in Asana. So I'm going to use this same template only. So to do this, I'm going to open my workflow again, and over here for the template name, I'm going to select the template name as task update in Asana. So I'm going to select it, and as soon as we're going to select the template name, Pabbly will automatically detect the language code and the template ID. So we don't have to change this. We are just going to move on forward. It is asking me for the recipient mobile number. So I'm going to enter my mobile number right over here because I want to receive the WhatsApp messages. So I'm going to enter my mobile number right over here. And now after entering my mobile number, we are going to move on forward. Over here, you can see that it is asking me for the body field 1 example Pabbly integration. So to first let you know what all of these details are, I'm going to open my template and show you my template. Over here, you can see that this is my template, which is task update in Asana. And over here, you can see the message I want to get. Over here, you can see the task name, description, priority, due date, and status. But you can also see that I've added variables right over here in curly brackets. So I want that these variables should change with every new task updated in my Asana. So that's why I want that with every new task updated, the task name should change, the description of the task should change, the priority should change, the due date should change, and the status should also change with the new task. So that's why I've entered all of these right over here in curly brackets, and we are going to map it in our workflow. So mapping is a method by Pabbly, which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Asana as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details automatically, my details will turn dynamic and change with every new task updated in my Asana account. So I'm going to give you an example that over here in the body field 1, we have to enter the task title. So let's suppose that I'm going to enter it as XYZ right over here manually. So as soon as I'm going to enter it as this, then this will not change with every new task updated in my Asana because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, suppose I'm going to look for the task title, and over here you can see the same, which is create a social media creative. So I'm going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. So yes, you can see that I've successfully mapped this title, and we are going to do same for the description too. I'm going to map the description too. I'm going to look for the description right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are going to map it. We are going to map the priority too. I'm going to look for priority, and as you can see the same, so we are going to map it right over here. We are going to do same for the body field 4, which is the due date. I'm going to search for due date right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the status. So I'm going to map the same right over here. As you can see the same, so we are going to map it right over here. And as soon as we map these details automatically, these details have now turned dynamic. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request to check that we have received the WhatsApp message or not. And yes, you can see message status accepted. So yes, with this we have successfully completed, and this means that we have successfully sent a WhatsApp message. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the new message received with the same details. And yes, you can see that we have received the new message over here. You can see task update in Asana. Over here you can see the task name. Over here you can also see the description. You can see the priority, which was high. You can see the due date and the status, which is on track. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So to do this, again I'm going to open my members account, and yes, you can see that this is the same. So over here you can see that now we are going to update another task. Over here you can see the task name is Pabbly integration, so I'm going to update this one now. Over here you can see the assignees member 1, which is me. Over here for the due date, I'm going to update the due date as 2nd, and then we are going to update the priority also to low. For the status, I'm going to keep it as off track, and also we are going to add the description right over here as this. And yes, you can see that we have successfully did all of this, and now we are going to save this. And as soon as we are going to do this, yes, you can see that we have successfully updated our task. And now this also means that we have successfully did the test submission, and Asana has sent the details of our submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent an automated WhatsApp message to my WhatsApp. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the new message received. And yes, this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. I'll directly open my WhatsApp right from here. I'm going to close this, and over here you can see that I'm going to open my WhatsApp, and yes, you can see that we have received the new message. Over here you can see task update in Asana. Over here you can see the task name. Yes, this was the new task name. Over here you can see the description that we entered. You can also see the priority, which was low. Over here you can see the due date that we entered, and yes, you can see the status also which was off track. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For the trigger application, we selected Asana. For the trigger event, we selected updated task in a project. For the action application, we selected WhatsApp Cloud API, and then for the action event, we selected send template message, because I wanted that as soon as a new task is updated in a particular project in my Asana account, I should receive an automated WhatsApp message so that I stay informed about the critical updates without constantly checking Asana. And also this ensures that I'm immediately aware of any changes, allowing me to timely take actions and maintain project oversight effectively. So yes, we have successfully completed our workflow, and over here you can see the 2 WhatsApp message I sent during this video with the help of my workflow. So if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.